Hail Mary is a movie based on a book that I have not yet read, but I have already watched two movies that was based on a book written by the same guy. The Martian was a movie about finding ways to make living in Mars doable that leaned more into the scientific part of it. But in Project Hail Mary, it is more on the emotional side, which made it better than The Martian because it was directed by the same guy who made these movies.
I'll turn that gay-ass music off.
You punch me because I'm gay?
What?
That is really insensitive.
I didn't punch him because he's gay. I punched him, and then he's happened to turn out to be gay afterwards.
I was gay when you punched me.
Y'all ready for this? Oh no, they were ready for that.
Call a fist bump, by the way. What's that? Fist my bump. No, it's fist bump. It's not the same.
I titled this The Greatest Farewell Film not because I want this to be their last movie, but it has something to do with the story, especially the main character, with the title itself that I have just learned the meaning of in the movie, which is a term used in American football referring to a desperate last-ditch effort or gamble with a very low probability of success.
It's what you Americans would call a long shot.
A Hail Mary.
I get it.
Unless you're Ryan Gosling and Rocky.
Okay, any questions before I go on from here? Great. I really understood that well.
Will and Grace, played by Ryan Gosling, aka yours truly, is a molecular biologist and a middle school science teacher. He left higher education to teach after his controversial evolutionary theories were ostracized by the scientific community, but was forcibly recruited as an astronaut, which he has no experience with.
I put the knot in astronaut. I've never done anything. I've never done a space. This might be very hard. But some people,
If you don't go, you die anyway.
30 years with.
You're smart. You'll figure it out.
Objectively, he cannot, but factually, he could, with enough time, which is a luxury that he and everyone else in the world cannot afford.
Can I think about this?
You have 3 hours.
Ryan Gosling have repeatedly played characters defined by smallness, replaceability, and anonymity. He has always been just someone, just a thing, just a man. Will and Grace is no different. He has no partner, no kids, and lives alone in his apartment.
And I ride a bike to work. And,
You have no immediate family. You don't even have a dog.
He's not that special.
We all have something that makes us something, and Emmett is nothing.
There you go. I told you I was a nobody.
The audio that you just heard was the dialogue from the Lego movie. It was a cold send-off not because he is emotionally fit, but because nobody will be devastated if he doesn't come back. They pick him partly because he has no one tying him to a specific identity back home. The song that was sung by Sandra Hüller is Sign of the Times by Harry Styles, which she couldn't have picked a better song that sends what the message of the movie is trying to give us. I kid you not, after watching the movie, I had to re-listen to the song many times and it hits me to the point that I have forgotten that the movie is about saving humanity and replaced it with leaving humanity. When Grace mentioned that he made peace with the fact that he probably won't be able to come back home, it wasn't because he's hopeless, but framed it as contentment, having gotten to experience the friendship and discovery even if he doesn't make it home. Rocky hears this resignation in Grace's voice and offered millions of kilograms of his own fuel, saying,
I can give.
I go home 6 years slower. This is the moment that made me emotional because a rock has more compassion than his fellow humans towards him. Once you strip away the science in these two works, you are left with the same quiet truths in both. Beneath the cosmos, the terrestrial, in a floating rock with a rock, is just a man.